All right, welcome to another special edition of The Official. Tonight we sit down with Bubba Hampton out of Dangerfield, Texas. He stars on both sides of the ball as a wide receiver and a defensive back, listed as an athlete in the recruiting process. We're hoping to get a look inside what it's like being listed and recruited as an athlete. So without further ado, this is The Official Special Edition. All right, welcome to The Official. Luke, you're in the house tonight, and we got Bubba Hampton out of Dangerfield, Texas. Bubba, what's going on?
What's up?
Thank you for taking some time out of your day with us. Before we get started, hey, everyone, if you're checking this out, remember to like and subscribe to the video. Visit campustocanton.com for all of your recruiting and college fantasy football needs. Bubba, can we just start? How'd you get the nickname Bubba? Is there a story behind that at all?
It ain't really no story. It's just when I was born, everybody just started calling me Bubba, and I just stuck with it. And yeah.
Well, it's certainly a great nickname and name for a ball player. And I think you're certainly a ball player, man. On whatever side of the ball, it doesn't even matter. You had over 1,000 yards receiving as a sophomore. You also had 9 picks, I think 5 pick sixes as a defensive back. So no matter where you line up, you're making a difference. But how fast do you think you are in the field? Top speed, miles per hour?
I really don't know, but I can tell you my 40, but I don't know miles per hour. I'll probably say like 17, 18.
Oh, no, dude. You're selling yourself short. We got you clocked at 21.2 miles per hour on field.
It's a way y'all can, do that?
Yeah, we can do it. We got some software and stuff. We just time you between, the yardages and how long it takes you to get there. Yep. And let me tell you, over 21 is a great number. That's that's getting into the elite level speed. So you definitely got the burners. What is your 40 time, just out of curiosity, if you know it?
I haven't ran a 40 in a while, but last time I ran it last year, my freshman summer at TCU, I ran a 4.56. So I'm probably.
I think you've gotten faster than that, because 21 is that's high end. There's not a ton of guys that we can get.
What 40 like?
It doesn't exactly equate, partially because the 40s on a track and in-game speed really is what matters. But usually when we see guys at over 21, I mean, that is in the 4.4s. I mean, most of those guys do come into the 4.4 speed when they hit 21. So a lot of the track, I mean, you know this, but 40 time, a lot of it is technique, getting off your start. A lot of wasted, fractions of a second are basically off the start. And so to me, that's very isolated on a track, but on the field, you're one of the fastest guys. So that 21 miles an hour is awesome. We said wide receiver, we said defensive back. I know you played some QB as a freshman, and we have a couple clips we'll show in a little bit. So what do you like playing best? I mean, you're all over the place.
I like playing receiver. I feel like receiver is creative. I feel like you can just create create your own space. Run. I just like running routes really, and just getting open and catching the ball. I just feel like it's more interesting than playing DB or quarterback. I play a little bit of quarterback this year too, but I was in love with quarterback in my eighth first grade up. I was in love with quarterback until I got to high school, and I was like, I like receiver because I'm fast. I can run a route, and I just like creating space for myself and getting open. It's just fun.
That's a great answer. I like that you think it's creative. I think that's very cool to hear you say that. All right, so let's talk a little bit about, we on our side of things, we follow the recruits. We want to know you guys. You're in the 2024 class, right? So you just finished up your sophomore year and you're headed into junior year, but you're already a 4-star on every single site. You're a DB on 24/7, you're a wide receiver on 3, and you're an athlete on Rivals. But no matter where you look, you're a 4-star prospect, so you're a very high-end athlete. How does that all work? Are these sites just picking a position? Does anyone talk to you and say, what are you being recruited as?
They just pick a position. So
is that kind of Did it bother you at all? You're like, no, why are
Yeah,
you listing me as a DB? I'm not a
I
DB.
really don't look at it like that. But when I do see it, like if I do look at it or something, I'll be like I'd rather be an athlete than just one primary position.
Okay, but you love receiver the most. So
Yeah, yeah.
can you show us, or can you tell us who's mentioned to you as a program that we're targeting you as a receiver right now?
Alabama, Oregon, Cal, UTSA, and that's really it. Because I got 2 more years left, and I really don't know what I am yet until I really
Okay.
the college level. But the things that I like the position that I like the most is receiver. So the schools that's looking at me as receivers, them schools.
Okay. No, that makes perfect sense, man. I mean, you should definitely choose your own destiny there for sure. So Bama, that's a big name, obviously. So they're looking at you as a receiver. Tells me you definitely have the goods.
Yes, sir.
What was it like to get talked to by Bama and have them view you how you view yourself too?
It was very like I was in shock for a little bit, but then I was like, I was like I was in shock for a little bit, but then I was like, I'm really him. Like I can really like play for a school like Bama. So I mean, I just soaked it all in. Then I was like, I still got more work to do. You know, still more work to do because I got to get better from now on. Because now I got a target on my back. A lot of people go try to come after me just because I got an offer from Alabama or an offer from Texas. So you got to keep working and just keep getting better and when you keep working and keep doing stuff like that, then more and more gonna happen good for you. Just keep God first, most of all.
Absolutely.
When you go to like different events and you talk to other recruits, do you ever talk about, oh, I'm rated, the number one athlete at this site, or oh, I'm the number X wide receiver at this site, or is there like, do the do you guys care which site it is, or just pick, hey, I'm ranked high at this site and just pick it?
Believe it or not, I didn't play with some of the top players in the country, and every player that I have played with, I have never heard them talk about the recruit. Like they just go out and play, and I guess because rankings really don't mean nothing, so I guess we don't really think about them because I don't think about them, but because all the rankings are different, so you can't really just say, oh, he's the number one player in the nation because some people might go off this site, but some people might go off this site. So, but me playing with other people around the country and stuff like that, no, they never really talk about the stars or the rankings. No,
Gotcha.
yeah,
Yeah, I think sometimes the rankings are more for us guys just
yeah,
trying to follow along. And like you said, you're just trying to go out on the field and do the best you can on every rep, and you're obviously doing a great job at that. You're going through the recruiting process already. You're obviously listed pretty high. You're very highly thought of. What are you looking for in a school, Bubba? Like, do you look at relationships the most? Do you look at scheme the most? Obviously, in your unique situation, where they see you on the field is going to matter to you.
I really don't look at relationships like that. I really look at schemes because a lot of coaches they can just build a relationship with you, but then when you get there, it can be different. So I really just feel like I really just go off what's best for me and my family and the scheme that they run, the scheme that they using, and yeah. So like if a school throwing the ball, them like a school throwing the ball, they always have a good quarterback. Then that's probably gonna be the best fit for me. But if a school is running the ball more than they're throwing the ball, then that's not a good fit for me. A coach, I feel like the relationship that part really doesn't matter because a new kid can come in. It really doesn't matter to me because they can treat you different when you get there. So I'll just go out the scheme and what the best fit I feel like is for me.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, there's a lot of turnover. Coaches get hired and go somewhere else. So I think that makes a whole lot of sense. And you definitely got to look out for yourself. So, have you thought about early enrollment at all in terms of our coaches telling you, like, hey, you got to be ready to, be a or I guess a winter graduate, graduating in December, whatever, when the time comes?
Now I guess because I'm so young, a lot of schools really can't talk to me like that. We like got to call each other. A lot of schools can't really talk to me like that. So I feel like around August, I mean September's when they can start talking to 24th. I feel like I'm going to hear a lot of that. But right now, I've thought about early enrollee. Yeah.
Do you have any like pregame rituals or like a particular song, playlist, artist that you got to listen to get jacked up for a game?
I got to listen to NBA YoungBoy. I got some of the people down here in Dangersfield, like Bendo. His name Bendo. I got to listen to Micah. I got to listen to a couple of the guys that I actually mess with. You know, I like hearing their music and stuff like that. And then I just try to get a nap in before the game. I try to eat a shake, eat a smoothie or something in the morning time when I wake up, and then just try to get locked in and just watch highlights and stuff like that. It's a lot of things I do. Like every Friday, I do something different. So yeah, it's not really just a one pregame. It's like different stuff.
Hobbies outside of sports. Do you have anything that you like to do?
I actually like basketball. You know, I'm playing. I got a game tomorrow, so I like basketball. I like just really basketball. I like running track now. This is my first year running track, so I like track, basketball.
Nice. So yeah, I mean that track's going to help you with that, you know, that clocked 40 time, even though we already know you're way fast on the actual field. Well, hey man, thanks for joining us, Bubba. I think that was a really great peek into what it's like. You know, you're in a unique situation as an athlete who excels on both sides. So I really appreciate you taking some time and sharing what that process is like.
Yes, sir. Of course.
We'll be rooting for you over in Dangerfield, man. I hope you have a great junior year and just keep just crushing it out there.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Bubba.
Thank you.